guys, Cassie at Bestop here.
Lauren at Bestop.
And this is part 2 of our takeover for Top Talk on your basics for off-roading. So make sure you check out part 1. That is kind of your one-on-one intro that we did with Lauren. She's new to the Jeeping world. So this time we're actually going to go over a little more advanced stuff here in the Jeep and just get her really ready for those events so we can send her out and hang out with you guys. Okay, Lauren, so you see that the trail's getting a little rougher. There's some small obstacles. So we were in 4 high and we want to go ahead and put it in 4 low as we approach these. So go ahead and take it from park to neutral.
Okay, foot's on the brake.
Yes,
in neutral.
Keep it on the brake. And then this shifter over here, we're in 4 high now. So as the line shows, we want to go over and down all the way to 4 low. This is going to take some muscle. You might have to use 2 hands. It's always a little hard to get it there. So why don't you give it a shot?
Okay. So it says 4 high. I can see it up here. Oh yeah, that is tough.
There you go.
Wow. Okay, so it's all the way back down here.
And then
now
you just double check over there. And you're gonna get all these alerts that your stability control is gonna be off, automatic parking, all the fancy stuff the JLs and everything has. So we're still in neutral and we wanna drop it down to drive because we're gonna drive forward through these obstacles.
Okay, so now I'm in drive. We got some steep stuff ahead of us, it looks like.
Yep. Okay, Lauren, so as you can see, we're coming up to our first obstacle. Not too crazy. We're gonna warm you up a little bit today. But what we do wanna go over is we wanna take it smooth and we wanna continue momentum to keep the Jeep going, but we don't wanna gas it. Gas is not always our friend, especially on obstacles. So just slow and steady and just kind of keep that slow pace going over it, and it's just gonna carry us over with the momentum. If you get a little stuck or you feel it start to slide, then we can put a little bit more gas, but I mean we're not jumping this thing just yet. So why don't we go ahead and give it a shot and see how you do.
Okay, we'll try it.
Ready for this?
I think I'm ready.
Okay, perfect.
Just a tiny bit of gas.
Turn my way. Right there, straighten it out just a little. There you go. You're gonna start climbing. Keep it straight. So hold it straight. Don't let it turn you. There you go. Go. Now turn towards you.
Wow, we are sideways.
Nice. There you go.
That was fun.
Your first obstacle.
That looked scary, but it feels pretty good in this thing.
Nice job. All right, Lauren, we're gonna stop you right here real quick. So when you're wheeling, you always wanna pay attention to all your surroundings. This especially. So if you look forward, we're gonna have a rock kind of in between the 2 trees and then obvious 2 trees on each side. We need to squeeze in between them without hitting our side view mirrors or damaging any other parts. So we just wanna be aware and kind of check each side as we're going, but all throughout the trail, always know what's on each side, what's behind you in case you need to back up, and of course what's always in front of you.
Okay.
So go for it. And you just kind of want to put that driver tire on that rock and drive on over it.
Looking good on both sides.
There you go. Nicely done.
That's fun.
Okay, so I'm going to show you something up here, Lauren.
Okay.
So careful, it's a little slick. We're gonna look under the Jeep here. And so we see our front axle. In the center, there's a round thing. That's a differential. We call it a pumpkin. So if anyone ever says, don't hit your pumpkins, that is what they're referring to.
Okay.
There's one on the rear as well. Holds all your gears and all the good stuff. So when we're approaching obstacles like this next one we're gonna do, or just anything on the trail, if there's a rock in the center, we don't want the rock to go down the center of the Jeep because it's gonna hit that. It's the lowest hanging piece on this Jeep. So we just always kind of want to be aware, which we'll talk about too as we go up to the obstacle, you know, putting that tire high on rocks instead of going around them or trying to go over them. We want to go on the rock. Just gives us that extra clearance for that pumpkin. Not Halloween yet. We don't want to be smashing pumpkins. So You can do a lot of damage to the Jeep if you're hitting it at a
That's what
pretty
I
good
hear.
speed. Yeah, so.
Okay, no smashing pumpkins.
Yeah. So this is our next obstacle.
Wow.
A little more intense than the first one, but you did great on that. I know you're gonna do great on this one. So as we come up to it, we're gonna approach it. We never wanna approach anything straight on. Your bumper sits out here. No matter what kind of bumper, it is the furthest front point of your Jeep, and then that will likely hit the rock. Okay, Lauren, so we have the Jeep there ready to go. We're gonna take you up this line right here where your passenger tire just rides up this rock and over. We're gonna take it at that angle that we talked about. If you go straight on, your bumper is gonna hit here before your tires even start to climb and kind of start lifting you up. So yeah, you're gonna do great, and we'll go ahead and jump in and try it.
I see some scrapes there.
Yeah, you can see.
It's not gonna be me.
There's some pains, and yeah, it's a pretty good obstacle.
Okay.
So I got faith in you.
All right.
Yeah. You might
In
have
the
a good
right hands
teacher,
with the
but
right
yeah.
guidance.
Great. And then when I say driver, turn your way. When I say passenger, turn my way. Go driver a little bit. There you go, right there. Keep it right there. Driver a little more. There you go. There you go.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Is this what you mean by tilty?
Yeah. Okay, keep going. There you go. Now turn that way. Nice job.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that I thought you were supposed to go a certain speed, but from what I understand so far, it's not necessarily about being 10 miles an hour or under. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah, there's not like a speed limit on the trail. We're, as you can see right now, we're going like 2 or 1 mile an hour. Which is also why you should go out in the beginning with groups, because you won't be leading that trail. Someone experienced will, and they'll be setting that pace.
Oh, good.
And then you'll start to get used to it. But slower is better on the trail.
Yeah, that obstacle was pretty gnarly. I thought I'd really be gassing it,
yeah.
but you just sort of let the Jeep do the work.
These are phenomenally built machines, and they kind of do it for you. And then the tires turning, sometimes you do lose traction, and you know, as we were walking to the Jeep, both of us almost lost traction because there's sand on rock, so your tires are catching that as well. So just letting them turn for a minute and not gassing it to punch it, because then we would have like flown off of that. It just needs to grab that and get that traction, and then you can continue on with the obstacle, which is why going slow and keeping that momentum but a steady pace will help you always get over that.
This is so much fun. I definitely, it would be so important to be out here with another expert and seeing what you did for explaining the lines and just the speed and forward, backward, and sounds like there's some etiquette stuff too that I'm interested to hear.
So as you've seen lots of people on the trail today, looks like it's fall break. So we're running into a lot of UTVers, some other Jeepers, and really anyone going uphill has that right away.
Okay. Like me right now, if someone were to come.
Yep. So they should pull off. However, if you have a good pull-off spot and they really don't, you could go ahead and let them go by. So Lauren, you finished your first trail in a Jeep. How was it?
It was so much fun. Thanks so much for taking me out.
Awesome, you killed it. I mean, obstacles and everything, you just did phenomenal the entire day.
Thanks. A lot about the guidance, but I think with practice, I'll be getting better and better.
Awesome. Well, I hear you're gonna get more practice in a week or two down in Moab. So now you got the basics and you can kind of build on that and get a little more advanced. Are you excited?
I'm excited, and we got the top down, enjoying the view.
Yeah,
and
we're lucky with this day.
I know.
It's gorgeous. So
definitely makes it a bonus.
Awesome. Well, we're going to continue on and do more videos like this to kind of show you the tips and tricks of off-road and just Jeeping and off-roading in general. So if they would like to follow along, where can they find us?
Bestop team.
And we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. So find us on those and check out our other videos. But thanks for joining us, guys. And once again, Lauren, amazing job today.
Thank you.